Turner-Smith. So on screen, she's fierce, futuristic. Off screen, she's rewriting the rules of the red carpet. From Paris premieres to the Met Gala, Jodie Turner-Smith's fashion isn't just about clothes. It is about power, culture, and self-expression. And we're about to go through the list. Ma'am. So first of all, before I get to some of our favorite looks, you've been collaborating with Law Roach on this press tour for Tron.
I love him. I love him.
You talk about the collaboration. Why is this so meaningful to you?
You know, I think that I love to work with artists who push me to be greater and who I can see like together, because it's like, that's the beauty when we come together and we make each other great.
Yeah.
And with him, it's not just, he's not just like, you know, picking out the clothes, you know. We're all in the room talking about, you know, he has a vision for the hair, for the makeup, everything, you know, which I love, because then it allows us all to kind of push our creativity to a higher level.
Okay, I want to go through some of the looks, because we talked a lot about fashion when we were at the Cuts, How I Get It Done panel. We talked about fashion, we talked about motherhood, we talked about balance at that event. I want to go through this list. Okay, so the first look that we have is from the tour. Let's show it right here. So this is the futuristic fashion. Tell me about this. This is Schiaparelli.
Yes, this is the Schiaparelli. This dress is called the motherboard.
It's called the motherboard.
Yes.
Oh, there are
There's computer parts on there. There's a calculator, as you can see. There's like headphones. There's an old phone, and then like the inside of a computer, which I just thought was, first of all, I had no idea that Law was gonna pull this. And that's the other thing. I normally am like very, you know, Virgo, you know, micromanaging, right? But I just was like, I didn't say anything, I didn't ask anything. My team are asking me, they're like, oh, what is he getting? I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna see. I walk into that fitting, and it's like, there's like this, first of all, there's two people who have flown this dress in from Paris, and there it is, and I'm just like, he's like, this movie, people go inside the computer. He was like, we're gonna take them inside the computer.
Because Law
on
he's
the red
the
carpet.
architect. He's not a stylist.
He really is an image architect.
He calls himself the image art. Is it hard for you to cede control? Because we're both Virgos, we talked about this, so we can tell them a little bit about what we really think about giving up control.
No, but you know what? But you know something that I know we both value?
What? A hard-working team, and yes, ma'am.
Good ideas.
Yes, yes.
I'm not the kind of person who's like, it's got to be my idea. I'm like, may the best idea win. I love that.
I tell my team
you have a better idea. I'm like, yes.
We call it Fight Club. I'm like, who's your fighter? Put him in. Put him in. I'm like, I want you to have that passion, because I want your idea to beat my idea.
Exactly. I want to have the best plan.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be mine. I want the best plan.
Okay, so you and Law keep the best plan with the fashion. 1999 Givenchy by Alexander McQueen. This is what you wore. It was inspired by the original movie.
Yeah, so in 1999, Alexander Lee McQueen designed a collection for Givenchy that was inspired by Tron. And that actually glows as well. Like it glows in the dark.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jodie,
and it's like, can we just take a moment for like the body in that though?
I was gonna say the body.
My mom was like, "You're so thin." I was like, "Mother, I'm fitting into archive. I don't want to hear anything about it."
When you're posing, what are you? Because people always say, "How do you pose?" You know, what's the secret? Tell us the secret, Jodie.
You know what? I honestly have not completely cracked the secret, but something that I learned on this press tour was the best thing is to do a photo shoot before the carpet. Because then you already know like which poses to hit.
Okay.
A rehearsal.
Okay.
Virgos, we love that too.
Right. Can you rehearse a pose for us really
I never practice
in real time?
Right now?
Right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Listen, I wore my Batty Riders for all the Jamaicans in the audience today. I came in my Batty Rider for all the Jamaicans in the audience today. Sorry, Mom, I hope you like it.
Your mom is like, what are they doing right now?
Actually, when I tried this look on, she was like, I can see your bottom. I said, I know, and it's nice. I said, yes, Mummy, and it's nice.
I'm telling you, don't get too sassy. She's watching.
Listen.
And I can't protect us.
I said that to her, listen, the thing is, you know, whenever my mother is like talking to me about my attitude, I always say, where me get it from? Okay.
And what does she say?
And then she's like, because she knows, you know.
She knows.
It's like with my daughter, I'm like, oh.
So it's the three, we're going to talk about that. I want to show another look. This was Burberry at the Met Gala. When you walked out of that building, I mean, the Naomi Campbell said, nailed it. I remember watching the gala and they were doing all the carpet. I was like, no offense to anybody, and I love everybody there, but I was like, they could all go home. Like,
Let me tell you something. You could just see in that video I was feeling myself.
Yes.
First of all, it was the
I
Black Met Gala.
I think we were at that Edward NFL event.
Yeah.
And you were like with the head of Burberry, and I was like, she's going to wreck this. Yes.
Daniel Lee, he is so wonderful and so talented. I'm a huge fan of his.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that was actually the first time that I worked with Law. Law and my stylist women and Micah as well, we all were, you know, collaborating on this together. But Law was basically doing like the direction for all of Burberry. He was like consulting for the brand. And that was the first time I worked with him, and I was like, I like this energy.
Now, is it true that Juno told you, Mommy, be fashion?
Yeah, but the most important thing she said to me was, she said, show them who you are, because they don't know who they are. From the mouth of babes. She says things to me sometimes, and I'm just like,
see,
you know, I'm like, even when I can't remember who I am, my daughter knows who I am, and she reminds me.
We'll be right back.
Coming up, Jodie may be a real-life action hero, but at home, someone else saves the day.
She's still my superhero. I always say, like, my mother is the glue.